I'd like to nominate a candidate that has lived, worked, attended school, and volunteered in the Cooley region for years and has more than demonstrated a commitment to the YWCA mission of eliminating racism and empowering women. And I hope I can do a good job explaining that. So when she became the supervisor for juvenile justice, she advocated for social change by convening a collaborative team that included the school district, law enforcement, UW La Crosse, and the courts in reviewing disproportionate minority contact in the criminal justice system for youth, which resulted in the system of care, which is the diversion program for children who would have been referred to the criminal justice system in the past, but are now handled outside of the criminal justice system. She also co-chaired the Juvenile Justice Best Practices Committee, which resulted in low-risk youth being diverted from the juvenile justice system. She's given numerous presentations to organizations and other counties interested in the work to reduce disproportionate minority contact in the criminal justice system, and she worked with her team to develop the CORE Academy, which is a program designed to keep youth local instead of sending them to juvenile prisons or juvenile corrections, resulting in them having more contact with their families and having a better chance of staying out of trouble in the future. Since she became the manager of Justice Support Services, which serves both youth and adults, she's worked with the Criminal Justice Management Council to have deeper discussions about race and gender disparity in the criminal justice system. She's brought in trauma trainers to help train jail staff on how to work with incarcerated individuals that have experienced trauma. She supervises the La Crosse Area Family Collaborative, which is a program between La Crosse County and the school district of La Crosse that's all about creating trusting relationships in neighborhoods and has an unintended focus on families of color and especially moms. And she's also initiated Fresh Start, which is a program that services individuals with substance abuse and mental health issues who happen to be incarcerated. She has exhibited leadership throughout the county and throughout the state. She wrote a grant to get 6 people trained in the Dane County YWCA racial justice training, which has resulted in hundreds of people from the school district, law enforcement, and La Crosse County being trained in racial justice, which has grown to other parts of the county also where a number of people have been trained. She's worked with the Department of Corrections to further support Ophelia's House, which is a program specifically for women involved in the criminal justice system. And she has reinforced policies and practices and attitudes that produce more equitable outcomes. She just works in a tough system. The criminal justice system is not an easy one to stay strong in. She talks about tough issues that are important for people to talk about. She's received federal funding to improve services and outcomes for individuals that are in the county jail that have substance abuse and mental health issues. And she works within the Human Services Department to bring about change that produces more equitable outcomes. So she does this work in both the criminal justice system and in human services. I know she has respect within the community because she is asked to give back in the community. She was on the YWCA board in the past, and she is currently on the Juvenile Diabetes Advisory Board. She is the gala co-chair for that event, and last year was the best year for that event, raising $126,000 for juvenile diabetes research. Why does she deserve this award? She is smart and strategic and kind and empathetic. She is sort of one of those people that can stay tough and do it in a very collaborative and kind way. She's as comfortable talking with legislators as she is talking with clients. And she really uses all of her tools to be able to get things done. I don't think I can give a better example of her support for the YW's mission than her leadership provides the support for others to demonstrate leadership. Both the System of Care and the La Crosse Area Family Collaborative provide services that work toward eliminating racism and empowering women. And her leadership really allows those program directors to be able to do their work well. And then providing that leadership, it just allows others to develop a stronger sense of how they can be leaders. And it also creates a stronger base for change in our community. And I think those are the main reasons why she deserves this, along with just being a really strong person in our community. And I hope you give her strong consideration. Thanks.